No, I don't think it ever gets old, especially this early in the season now, and in a tight game where we're trying to win. But yeah, it never gets old when somebody can make the game easier for you.
Nick said at halftime that he talked to you guys about sort of testing the rim protection. It looked like Joel was making his presence felt. Just you knew he was there. When Kawhi has a dunk like that in the second quarter, how much does that encourage you guys to do more of that?
I think with him attacking the rim, Kalo the way he does, and Pascal, it kind of makes him work a little more. It's something we wanted to do, put some pressure on the basket. Because obviously, the last couple games we haven't been shooting well, so we had to find other ways to get it done. So, but I think we did a good job, and obviously his presence is always going to be felt because of how massive he is as a human being. You can't miss him. So, but either way, you can't not be scared to go in there and make him work and challenge him and try to get some easy buckets at the rim or floaters. Closer shots are usually higher percentage shots.
Go ahead, the 37 against Golden State, 36 tonight. Obviously, he's really good on most nights, but what is it that allows him to take his game to another level in these bigger games?
I think we do a pretty good job of getting him the ball, getting him open, and getting him in a rhythm early. Also, we were just swinging it tonight. I think he's the only one that was pretty much hitting shots for us behind the arc. So, and it was finding him, and it was finding him when he was open. So that was good. I think when he's hitting those shots, it kind of makes the game a lot easier for him because his game is more mid-range pull up to the rim. When he's hitting threes, it gives him another different dynamic, which is very hard to guard. Still hard to guard regardless, but when he's hitting those, it's going to be a good night.
Nick was talking about Jonas before the game and how hard he is after games where he doesn't play up to his standards and how frustrated it can be for him. How nice was it to see him bounce back, have a big game, have a big quarter like he did?
Oh, it was great, especially because the fact that he had a tough whistle early on and had a couple quick fouls, and he had to come out of the game quick. He was in there for only a couple minutes and had 3 quick fouls. For him to come and bounce back in the second half and play as well as he did was huge for him and for us. But I feel like a lot of guys don't usually or not happy with their individual performance at the end of the night. JV particularly said he gets frustrated himself and comes in next day to practice, and you can tell in his step or in his attitude that he wants to get back on the floor and try to make something happen for himself and for the team. So it was big for him, so mentally, emotionally, and for our team.
How have you guys been able to shake off? I think it was 3 for 22 against Denver the first half. What was it, 3 for 18 or some other crazy number first half tonight? Why isn't that kind of set you guys off?
Well, defensively, I think it's keeping us in the game. We'll play decent enough defense to keep teams under a certain amount of points. So if we don't, then we're probably going to get blown out. But I think we did a better job, or we're getting a better job of rebounding on the defense on the floor, getting back on transition and finding guys. But we got to find a way to get our legs back and shoot better. It would make the game a lot easier. If we shoot like that against those other teams, it's going to be some really long nights.
You spend a lot of time in the Western Conference, and now you're back in the East. Do you notice any differences?
Just learning the personnel of guys a lot more closely of guys that I didn't know as well as I did being in the West, and knowing their strengths, knowing their weaknesses. But every team is so different now. Different matchups. They were a whole different team than when we first saw them. So we had different matchups of who was going to guard who and how we're going to guard them. So outside of that, I guess it's not much of a difference. The pace now all around the league, everybody's getting up and down and getting a lot of shots up behind the perimeter. So, but it's been fun. I'm enjoying it and learning a lot about the East and the cold weather in the cities. So from one cold city to the next, but enjoying it and learning the personnel of each team in the East.